Yo, yo, yo.
Sup?
What's going on? What's going on? Is this thing on? Are we live?
Yeah, we live.
Are we live, baby? Hold on. Let me refresh everything on my laptop. Rashad, what's happening, Brody?
What up, Rashad?
Glad you enjoyed the movie, man.
I can't.
Rashad, have you finished it yet? What's up, Chrissy?
What's up, Chrissy?
Let me give y'all a minute or two. Let y'all file in real quick before we get into this foolishness.
Oh, Lord. I feel like enough people died. What's up, Bam?
What up, man?
Hello, Alice.
Man. Alice in Wonderland, what's going on?
Here we go. That's better.
Yeah, B-Rad,
Did you just call him B-Rad?
I did. I most definitely did. Looking at you look clear as hell, but I look choppy as hell.
It's because it's raining where you at, and that's what happened.
Like, does it look that way to you too?
Yeah.
Like I look like I'm like real like Nintendo-y,
like no, it looked like you talking on dial-up.
Jesus Christ, man! You know what? Hold on, I might have to.
Okay, so yeah, it's just me right now. Just saying. What's up, everybody? Technical difficulties tonight, so we are getting ready to start. Sorry, I had to adjust my monitor. Welcome back. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Better?
Yes, way better.
Because we not finna do the whole podcast like that. Ain't no way. Bet. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to everyone under the sound of my voice, to everyone who's watching this on a cell phone, a tablet, a desktop,
I think you froze
a laptop, however you do it, I am tonight's host. In the absence of our fearless leader, Rashad, he had a work-related incident with an electric hammer in a sandwich. He didn't really want to talk about it. So I ain't gonna ask no questions. Ken got some carpet installed in his house. I think he said it's made of alpaca. Somebody spilled some juice on it. He's dealing with that person currently, so he'll jump in when he's done. Welcome to Popcorn in Your Beer podcast, the baddest podcast in the land.
What's up, Egypt?
And I am here with my esteemed co-host.
You already know who it is the First Lady Mika G.
And even though I already introduced myself, last but not least, I am the King MOE, aka Deep Fried Lester Ray Clyde. On my step grand uncle side, sidebar. So a young man was driving and got pulled over for speeding. The officer goes up to the driver and says, "What is your name, young man?" The driver said, "Officer, my name is David." So the officer was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, young man. I didn't know you had a stutter." He said, "No, my daddy is the one who be stuttering. The problem is the guy who was filling out my birth certificate was an asshole." Let's start the show. Let me make sure I'm here on the Twitch. Make sure y'all support Twitch. Make sure y'all follow the Twitter, the everything popcorn in your beard. Make sure you follow everything. I don't know what Duke's situation is at this current moment in time and why he is not here. No, I will not chill. And yes, I'm the one who picked this movie. It was me.
Exactly. Don't blame me. It's a horror movie. No doubt. Trash.
No, it's not a horror movie. It's a horrible movie.
A horrible horror movie. Trash.
God bless you. So tonight we are reviewing a movie called The Sand, released in August of 2015, currently holding a whopping 3.8 out of 10 on IMDb. Hands stay ready so they don't have to get ready. Bam. And we're going to get into it, man. It says here, after an all-night party, hungover revelers awaken to a beating sun and a carnivorous beach that devours anything with a heartbeat. If that don't sound trash, go watch the movie. You can stream it for free on Tubi. You can stream it for free on Amazon Prime Video. I don't know how long this movie is, but if you watch it, you're not getting that time back whatsoever.
I think it's like 1 hour and 20 something minutes.
Mika G, do you have any disclaimers before we take a deep dive into this review?
Nope.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Rashad feels like not enough people died in this movie. So, all right, let's get into it. So the movie starts off, it's a beach party at night with a whole bunch of college age looking young adults. There's one fat black dude in the mix. They're engaging in all kinds of drinking games and activities and things of that nature.
It was basically Girls Gone Wild. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's one way to put it. In the midst of all the drinking and shots and drinking and consumption of alcohol and shots and drinking, the fat black dude Gilbert and some other dude finds some giant House of the Dragon looking egg out of nowhere. One, how do you stumble across something like this on the beach in the nighttime? Two, why are you retrieving this foreign object and bringing it to the party? That was mistake number one. Oh, I almost forgot. And they were drinking. They were definitely drinking. I couldn't even identify what they were holding. They were carrying it like a keg, and it had nothing to do with all the drinking they was doing. And I'm like, leave it alone. Put it down. Leave it alone.
Put it back.
Put it back.
Go put it back.
What? Why?
Where did they
Like,
even
it looked
get
like
it?
it was soft.
Russian stuff.
I don't know. Like, at that point, like, if the egg was here and the party was here, Mo was going to be like, we need to pick up and move the party this way because that is right there, and I don't want to be right there. We need to go this way.
Ditto, Chrissy.
But you
I'd have
picked
been
up
like,
this egg. It was it was at that moment, like 45, maybe even a solid 60 seconds in. I was like, this shit is about to get stupid. It's about to get stupid. So, I mean, they party, they drink, they all pass out in random places all over the beach. They wake up the next morning. Biddies is out on the picnic table. People asleep in the sand. People asleep in the car. People asleep up in the lifeguard station. People are everywhere. Sleeping bags, tents. Look, there's people all over the place. So they wake up and they notice the sleeping bag is empty.
yes,
It's a random like blanket over here in the sand, empty. And then, you know what's crazy about the girl who had the biddies out? She was the first one to die.
and
She was the first.
Can we
one
talk
to
about
die.
how her hands were strategically placed while she was sleeping? Like, who sleeps with their hands on their biddies?
Like, let me be conscious enough while I'm asleep to know that I ain't got no shirt on.
Right, like let me just sleep
like
with
this.
my hands on my chest, covering with
You know what I'm
and they're
saying?
cupping the biddies.
Hand brawl. You know what I'm saying? This movie is stupid right off the bat. They do not hesitate to inject the foolishness in this movie. So apparently boyfriends who's the wrong, like, all, it was like 3 different couples and none of them woke up with
Each
the
other.
person they came with.
Exactly.
And like the Gilbert,
we can show that.
my man Gilbert, the only Negro at the entire party, well, except the girl. My man Gilbert, you see him? Look at it. It looks dumb. He woke up in that oil drum and was in that oil drum the duration of the movie. The whole movie. The whole time he's in the can. Legs had to be numb. Had to be. They drew a BBC on the side of this man's face. This man was stuck in an oil drum with a BBC on his face the whole time.
I'm just mad at the fact that every time they asked if he was okay, he was like, no, I'm not okay. I'm dying over here.
At one point, I think somebody found like a bottle of water. No, they found some suntan lotion.
Suntan lotion.
Now, he's in the can facing the beach, so his back is to everybody. But this man was able to like turn like this and like catch stuff that they was throwing to him. So there's one guy and one girl who wake up in the lifeguard station. There's another guy. There's 2 guys and 2 girls that woke up in the drop top.
What's up, Keon?
The naked girl was on the picnic table. Gilbert was in the oil drum. So the movie starts, like I said, the girl with the beat is out. She was the first one to die.
She
So
rolled off the table.
she gets up off the table, puts her foot in the sand, couldn't move her foot. So she's like, what's going on here? So she reaches down to pull her foot out the sand. Her hand gets stuck in the sand. Then she reaches down with the other hand to pull the first hand out, and now she's like a game of it's like a bad game of Twister. So now both her hands and both her feet is in the sand, and she can't move. She trying to get out. Buddy, who was in the back seat of the car, jumps out and was like, "All right, man, I got to jump in and go save her." This man falls flat
Captain
on his face.
Saberhole.
Vance, his name was Vance. Vance jumps out, lands face first in the sand, can't get up. Whatever's in the sand did him worse than the girl who had the beaties out. I mean, his face is melting. It's just way too much going on at this point. So the topless girl gets clapped by the sand. Buddy jumps out the back seat of the drop top, gets clapped by the sand. Everybody else is freaking out. So they're looking at the other dude. What was his name? Jonah?
Yeah.
Jonah was like, Jonah, go do something. He was like, bro, you see what's going on? Well, no, he wanted to get out, but the girls was like, no, don't go out there, don't go out there. So like 2 or 3 people get clapped right off rip by the sand. And then they look over in the distance at the egg that they shouldn't have been messing with in the first place. And it's open. And it was like, well, whatever was in it, it hatched. This is why you don't mess with stuff. This is exactly why. So,
my bad.
Jonah. so now Jonah gets out the car, grabs 2 surfboards, and is trying to make his way to the bench where the topless girl got clapped. At this point, I don't even know why he's trying to get to the bench. Because there's nothing or nobody there. And what up, Dre? So this man is hovering over the sand where it's like these little hairs were coming up from the sand and like tickling his stomach. The way I'm explaining it is stupid. The movie is stupid. This movie is terrible.
This part right here. When they were tickling his stomach.
So whatever this beach monster is, whenever it senses something with a heartbeat on the sand, it reaches up with his little, with like the little sensors, the little spaghettis, and like grabs on the stuff. So right here, he's trying not to fall, and the spaghettis is up like trying to grab him, and he manages to like get on the table, but then
his core muscles were strong as hell. But they wasn't strong enough because he ended up getting the worst case of syphilis on his stomach.
I'm talking about, like, they started bubbling up, like the bumps on his stomach like started exploding. But the crazy part about it is he look, let me tell you something. He lived
what's up, Trekker?
Way longer than he should have.
I am surprised he made it all the way to the end. Like at some point when he was on that table, and
this man was asleep the whole movie. The whole movie, he was just taking a nap the whole time.
And they kept calling his name. At some point, I was waiting for him to say, "Shut the fuck up and leave me alone."
It's crazy. So the whole time, everybody's trying to figure out, okay, we was all on the sand last night. What's so different today? How come we can't touch the sand today? How come? And a matter of fact, Gilbert was so busy cussing everybody out that he didn't even see what was going on until like a bird swooped down. You know what? I just skipped something. So when they're trying to figure out what was in the sand, do you know what these niggas did?
Oh God.
So like I said, there was a girl and a guy in the lifeguard station. They managed to find an 8-pack of Oscar Mayer hot dogs and say, let's start throwing the hot dogs in the sand.
No, because we don't
So
gotta
we can
eat.
see if we can try to gauge how big this monster is that's pulling everything under.
Yes, Dre. He got the bum bumps.
It was worse than that. He definitely had bum bumps. So they managed to throw a hot dog in front of Gilbert, but Gilbert is still cussing everybody out. A bird swoops down to get the hot dog, and the monster ate the hot dog and the bird. And he manages to catch the bird getting ate. It was like,
Y'all see this? Y'all see this bird getting ate?
I feel like he only ate the bird because the bird had the hot dog.
Not because the bird had the hot dog.
They had already fed the monster like 6 hot dogs. It wouldn't be 2 hot dogs left. Then the bird got hot dog number 7, and then they threw the hot dog in the opposite direction. That's another thing that pissed me off. Why did they take y'all so many hot dogs to realize, okay, we threw the first 6 over here. We need to throw one over here, because the whole time they're trying to figure out how big this monster is. Y'all wasted a whole 8-pack.
The racism. The racism. Oh, the racism. She told that girl, you don't need no something.
She basically should have just said, I'm Zach and I'm back in black. It wouldn't have made it no different, to be honest with you. But Rashad, you are right. You are absolutely right, sir. I mean, what would a trash movie be without just a little bit of racism in there?
Facts, so, Chrissy. She was mad. That's why she threw that little jab at her. You slept with my man? All right. That's why your black ass don't need no sunscreen.
And then people are dying. People are getting pulled underneath the sand. The beach is eating people.
Mm-hmm.
But while people are getting clapped by the beach, there is so much speculation with, oh, you woke up over there with him, so y'all did something. You woke up over there with her, y'all did something.
We worried about the wrong.
There is no evidence. You know what I'm saying? Y'all worried about the wrong thing. And ain't nobody got no evidence that chicks was getting clapped in places that they weren't supposed to. As a matter of fact, it wasn't until Jonah.
The black girl did clap the other girls, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because old girl did hit it with that right hook.
Exactly. She was like, that's for sleeping with my man. I was like, yeah, you know what? She better than me, because that girl wouldn't have hit me. I'd have pushed her ass right into the sand. Oops.
Oh, yeah. Royal Rumble style. You going over the top rope.
She'd have like, pow.
And I'm not going to feel bad about it. Right over the top rope.
Die slow. And I'm going to watch.
So back to Jonah. What's up, Shantae? Back to Jonah. The part that you just showed where he was in the push-up position. So this man was like, all right, I got an idea. I'm gonna get these 2 surfboards and I'm gonna use them to get across the sand. This man jumped onto the first surfboard and decided, you know what? We finna play a game of honesty hour. You in the middle of trying not to die. and you pull a, you know what? And it was so stupid. So everybody's freaking out because they're like, we don't have no cell phones
They're in the trunk.
because the night of the party, Buddy wanted to collect them all in a pillowcase and put them in the trunk of the car. Not one single innocent bystander. It is absolutely ridiculous. Not one single innocent bystander, random person running with their dog on the beach shows up. They're literally out there at the beach by themselves
In the middle of
this
nowhere.
whole time. No other signs of human life are anywhere. So here comes Jamie Kennedy in an all-white Ford Explorer, beach patrol. This man pulls up in full officer uniform and is like, well, what the hell is going on here? What y'all got going on? This man is in the truck. The whole time they're telling him not to get out, but they're not telling him why. It was like, just whatever you do, just don't get out the truck. He gets out the truck, steel toe boots. The little spaghettis come up and they're touching the boots, but it's like, no, I can't do nothing with that. So he's walking through the sand like it's nobody's business because he's not being affected at all. So he walks to the bottom of the lifeguard station where the ramp goes down into the sand. It was like, I need you to come down here. And she was like, no, you come up here. And he was like, no, you need to come down here. Don't make me use force, making all these threats. And it's like, bro, everybody's trying to tell you that you finna die. You don't know you finna die, but you finna die. And you finna die in the worst way. And yes, Dre Spaghetti. So I forgot how his hand ended up in the sand.
He dropped his keys and he went to go pick them up, and the sand caught his hand, and it started going into the sand. And the girl was like, use your pepper spray. What? Use your pepper spray? What? It's spaghetti.
At one point in the movie, prior to this, right here, prior to Jamie Kennedy, the spaghetti had went to grab somebody and they pepper sprayed the spaghetti and it went back down into the sand.
Yeah.
So I did some Googling, right? Matter of fact, hold on. I can do some Googles right now.
This part right here was cold.
You know how when you Google something, and then when you scroll down on Google, there's that section that says people also ask.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing I see is, what is the monster in the sand? So I click on it, right? And it says the sand jellyfish.
The sand jellyfish. Interesting.
The sand monster, also known as the sand jellyfish, is the main antagonist of the horror film. It is best described as a predatory jellyfish-like creature and is what lies in wait for the characters in the movie.
Oh, no, Bam. No. Mm-mm.
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
No. I don't.
No.
No. Ain't nothing worse than Spaghetti Man. Nothing.
If I had to make a top 10, Spaghetti Man is probably bottom 5. This movie is top 5.
Yes, it was a sand jellyfish.
Exactly.
It was a sand jellyfish. Yeah.
Can't make this up, people.
So they pepper sprayed the sand, and he starts pepper spraying the sand, lost his whole arm, and then as he's being sucked into the sand, old girl casually walks down the ramp, grabs the pepper spray, and turns her back on him. Didn't even try to help him. G-mode.
I mean, he pulled up. It was talking out the side of his neck
He
the
really
whole
was.
time.
Are you tweaking? What y'all holding? What? And I know y'all smoking.
Are y'all on drugs? I know what it looks like when people are on drugs. Why is this man in the can? Look
And
at
then he
you,
walked
man
up
in the
to
can.
him. He didn't even help dude out of the trash can. He left him in
Man
there.
in the can.
He
Really, bro?
left my man Gilbert in the can.
So, whenever anything with a heartbeat would touch the sand, or even get close to the sand, right? I mean, you know what? Go back to The Faculty.
Mm.
The scene where they were all in the football field just staring up into the sky when it was raining, and they had the spaghettis coming out their face. The sand jellyfish, that's how it would feel for stuff when it was in the sand. At one point, it tried to pull the car down because it was spaghettiing on the tires of the car, because they devised a plan where it was like, you know what, we need to try to get this trunk open so we can get these phones out so we can call somebody to come help us. So the girl got on, was like, I could stand on the bumper, but then when she tried to open the trunk opened up. It like it swang. It had like a wide swing to it, so it would keep bumping her shins while she was trying to open the trunk. And they're trying to do like this whole
At all.
I'm getting there. So she's like, I can't open the trunk because my legs are in the way. So they said, so they took like 3 beach towels and tied them together and was like, hold on to the towel. We'll like lean you back so that you can open the trunk. So somehow, I think that's when the jellyfish like grabbed a hold of the tires on the car and pulled it down, and she fell on the trunk and closed her hand in the trunk. And here come B-Rad. This man asked if they were lesbians. Her hand is bleeding because the weight of her body is still on the trunk that is smashing her hand. And he asked them if they was gay. Who directed this movie? It don't even matter. It's stupid.
Useless. Just completely. That's why when he died, I was like, die slow.
You know why, Dre? You want to know why we sit through these movies? Because this is our homework. This is our homework, bro. It's a lot of movies that we review, and like for me, even if we do a review on a movie that I've seen before, if I don't feel like I've seen enough of the movie to review it strictly off memory, I'll go back and watch it. I've seen Friday a billion times, and I still watched it prior to our Friday review. And when it comes to these terrible movie Tuesday reviews, it's like, now I'll be the first one to tell you, and I speak for everybody here at Popcorn in Your Beard. There have been plenty of times where we weren't able to sit through the entire movie. Like, it was one trash movie I tried to finish and I couldn't. I don't remember what it was.
It probably was something I chose.
Yeah. What was the last movie you chose?
I don't even know.
The last Tuesday movie.
I don't know.
It was.
I don't know.
I remember what it was. I remember exactly what it was.
What was it?
Oh, you don't remember? The last Tuesday movie you chose was top 5 trashiest movies we've reviewed on this channel. And you don't remember.
I don't remember.
Blasphemy. What was the pimp's name in that movie?
I don't remember the movie. If y'all remember what movie it was, the last movie I chose.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hold on.
It wasn't Stepmother. That's one of the first movies I chose.
Nope. You. Don't worry about it. Hold on. Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna give you a name of a character from the movie.
Oh no.
Frankie Mermaid.
I didn't choose that movie.
Yes, you did.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I did not choose Velocipastor.
Right now. Don't do that.
I didn't choose Velocipastor.
Don't do that. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Who chose it?
No, I didn't. I didn't put it in the group chat. Remember, Rashad put it in the group chat. I didn't put it in the group chat.
I feel like you had something to do with that.
I had nothing to do with that. It wasn't Velocipastor. Rashad put that in the group chat.
Who threw him the alley-oop to put it in there?
It wasn't me. It was probably Duke.
Further research is needed because this whole time, deep down in the depths of my heart, I blamed you for that.
Well, you know what? You're gonna have to reach deep down into the depths of your heart and go get that. It wasn't me.
You know what? Dre even defended you and said it wasn't you. So okay.
See,
all right. Okay, all
All
right.
right.
Okay.
Pimping, baby.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't choose that trash movie. I done chose some trash though. I done chose some trash. Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Howard the Duck was
Jamie
not
Kennedy comes out there.
trash.
Duck titties. So Jamie Kennedy comes out there to save the day. Gets clapped. Nobody feels bad. So now the mission is we need to find a way to get from where we are into the truck. And here's the kicker. They never...
It was Roadhouse. It was Roadhouse.
You know what's funny, Dre? Hey, Dre, you want to know what's funny? Which one came first, Roadhouse or Howard the Duck?
Roadhouse, because we just did Howard the Duck.
Did you peep how Howard the Duck had a Roadhouse scene in it?
It did.
So back to this foolishness.
Hey, look.
Brand new top of the line Beach Patrol Ford Explorer over there just chilling.
Shut up, Rashad.
And their objective isn't to get into this truck so that they can drive away from the beach. They just want to get inside the truck. That's all they did. They scraped up Jonah off of the picnic table. Her, the black girl, and Jonah managed to get inside the truck. They didn't put the keys in the ignition.
No, remember the keys? The keys was with B-Rad in the sand. Don't have no keys. They couldn't get away. Yeah.
So back to Gilbert. All of this shit is going on. As a matter of fact, let me tell you what they told Gilbert. Gilbert finally wakes up. He got a glizzy on the side of his face. He's trying to figure out what's going on. He sees the bird get clapped that was eating a hot dog.
The spaghetti started testing out the side of the trash can like tremors.
Just so that if you could just lean to the side so that people could see the picture behind you.
Oh, I can put the picture up.
So as I'm paying attention to detail, I need y'all to notice something. If you look at this picture, you can kind of see that he had some wiggle room in that oil can, right? In that trash can. In the movie, he looked 10 times more uncomfortable in that trash can than he does in this picture. Like, his stomach was like over the edge all the way around the whole trash can. Right here, it looked like he could lean to the side like this. In the movie,
Man,
it
Gilbert
looked
was
like
built like a
his
top.
legs. It looked like everything from the waist down was numb. He did not have that much room in that trash can in the movie. He had zero space in there and had to be super uncomfortable. So
That's why he kept saying that. He was like,
he saw
I'm dying over
Bird get
here.
clapped eating a hot dog. Buddy in the lifeguard station was like, "Hey Gilbert, the tide gonna be up under you in about 2 hours. You think you can hold on that long?"
The tide never came in. The whole damn movie.
Never.
The tide
Not even close.
never came. Hey, I said what I said. He built like a top.
And regardless, what was that supposed to do?
It was gonna
Because
knock
old
him
girl
over.
even said, because old girl even sat next to him and was like, "What the fuck did you tell Gilbert that for? The tide, cuz?"
The tide never came in this whole damn movie.
And he was like, "Hey man, Gilbert's trapped in the trash can. I had to give him some kind of hope."
They threw him some sunscreen.
You told him the tide would come in 2 hours. Like that was supposed to be some form of
Relief.
Oh man, in 2 hours things are going to get better. When you wasted an 8-pack of hot dogs and everybody is out there starving.
My dog threw one and the bird caught it in midair. Y'all wasted food. Y'all could have threw them hot dogs to Gilbert. He needed them.
So the more people that this jellyfish is eating, Blue, ask yourself a question again. Continue to ask yourself this question, sir, because I can't make none of this up. So the more people that this jellyfish monster claps, I feel like it's like Cell from Dragon Ball Z. Like it's getting bigger and it's growing and it's becoming more advanced and more dangerous. So like Mika was saying, he started spaghettiing like the bottom of the can because he's like, I know it's something in here. I know it is.
Because I keep hearing his voice yelling, I'm dying here.
Needless to say, spoiler, if any of y'all want to waste their life watching this movie, spoiler, Gilbert never makes it out of the can.
Gilbert.
As a matter of fact, it was when the jellyfish decided to clap Gilbert. Oh, that's when the jellyfish leveled up.
Yeah.
That's when its tentacles came up through the bottom of the can.
Yeah.
3 or 4 of them grabbed him, pulled him down.
That's when we realized it wasn't just spaghetti.
It got real.
Yeah. It wasn't spaghetti.
Oh no, it ain't spaghetti no more.
No.
That is not spaghetti. This was the squid that tried to clap Nemo and Dory and Marlin.
That's exactly what it was, Blue. Yep. Just like Creepshow.
So the jellyfish is like, bump this. I'm about to level up on these boys. Goes and claps Gilbert. So Gilbert is out of there. So now at this point, it's just because the one who told Gilbert the tide was coming in, he messed around and fell over the rail and got clapped. Like he got it the worst. His death.
Can you hear me?
His death was the worst out of
Can you
everybody.
hear us? Just breathe. You're fine. You're fine.
He hands down had the worst death in the whole movie. You see all the spaghettis on his arms and on his cheeks. That's what I mean when I say spaghetti. His death was the worst.
I thought Gilbert got it the worst. I ain't even gonna hold you. I mean, imagine
you didn't see
you got
Gilbert
sucked out
die.
of
You just saw him disappear.
But you know he died because he got sucked through the can like he was a jelly donut.
But you didn't watch Gilbert suffer like my man right here.
Oh man, no, you're right. he got it the worst because they showed all that. They showed him eating him
I'll
from
tell
the
you what.
inside out.
And his name is Mitch, by the way. Thank you for reminding me, Rashad.
Mitch was a whole
Mitch
bitch. The
got
whole
it
movie.
the worst.
Mhm.
And the jellyfish did Mitch bad.
But
Very bad.
but they was
So-
yelling. The yelling that they was yelling at him, it remind me of Somebody Help Me. Like they was yelling at him, like my man wasn't suffering. Can you hear us? No, I'm dying slow over here.
I almost cut the camera off. So Gilbert gets clapped. Mitch gets clapped. Jamie Kennedy's already gone. So at this point, now it's just the main white girl, the main black girl, and Jonah. What started off with like 8, 9, 10 people, now it's down to 3. So the surfboards that Jonah used originally to get to the picnic table, the jellyfish is like sliding the surfboards around. Like, yeah, y'all ain't finna use these.
Y'all thought y'all was
Let me go ahead and move these out the way. You feel me? Because I don't need y'all trying to get smart. I don't need y'all trying to outsmart me out here, cuz. So, like I was saying earlier, they managed to make it into Jamie Kennedy's SUV.
This is when the big bad
Hold up.
standoff.
Wait. So then they have this big old standoff. No.
Oh, girl got
I
clapped
feel like I'm
first.
missing something. I feel like I'm missing something because the black girl was on the hood of the truck.
Yeah, and the thing
The
knocked her
jellyfish
out.
grabbed the tire, shook the truck. She falls down, hits her head on the hood of the car, and is unconscious.
Next day. No, that night.
Was passed out for like 6 hours.
The jellyfish tentacles never reached up and grabbed her off the car.
But the jellyfish was so petty, he literally grabbed the tire of the truck and was like, gotcha, bitch. She falls, hits her head, passes out. And the jellyfish decided, I'm just going to leave you there till you wake up.
You're good. Don't even worry about it. I said forget about it, cuz.
There really isn't much more of this movie to talk about. So all 3 of them get inside the truck.
Nice.
Jonah has been dying the whole movie.
At this point, he should have been dead.
When the bubbles on his stomach started exploding, I just knew that was it for him. This man lived for 11 more hours. They get this man in the passenger seat of the truck. And then after a while, they just realized he was gone. Then Kaylee has a standoff with the jellyfish. It's 2 gas cans on the back of the truck. She gets the first one, and the jellyfish is like, nah, let me get that. Boom. This is what jellyfish has evolved to at this point. Spaghetti is long gone. That's back when he was just a baby. He not spaghetti no more. He full-blown sci-fi, glow-in-the-dark jellyfish.
And yeah, she's like,
he smacks the first gas can out of her hand. She manages to get the second gas can, pour like a circle of gas around the truck. She had some matches in her pocket.
Where did that come from?
She lights the match, throws it into the fire, and burns up one individual tentacle on the jellyfish. At this point, I can't even call it jellyfish. Jellyfish don't have tentacles like this.
It's like an octopus, jellyfish, squid thing.
It's a hybrid. And then So Kaylee sets the jellyfish on fire.
She didn't even know she's gonna be using them later. What the hell are you gonna use match? You know what? Never mind. This movie dumb.
Jonah
This movie stupid.
finally died. The next
from
day,
syphilis related.
some random surfer comes and knocks on the window. They wake up. The two girls get out the truck, leave Jonah's dead body in the truck, starts walking away.
But the crazy part about it is they was looking at him like, why ain't you dead yet? How did you make it? And they just trusted this surfer so much. They just said, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump out this car and start walking away.
And left Jonah's dead body inside.
And left Jonah in the car. And the surfer was looking back like the
dead as hell.
With the syphilis on her stomach.
So here's how the movie ends. The black girl and the white girl, they get out the truck. The surfer is still standing in the truck looking at Jonah like, y'all really leave y'all really just gonna leave a dead homie in the truck like this?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a drone shot where it zooms out of the beach where they are, and then there's a shot crater where the drone is above the water. And you could see this giant, ugly jellyfish looking thing swimming in the water.
Mm-hmm. On its way to another beach.
On its way to another beach that is way bigger, way more people. There's like a giant pier with hella people.
With a carnival.
Pretty much ended this movie. They pretty much ended this movie as if there was a sequel.
There's going to be a sequel.
Like the jellyfish ain't dead. It's going to a whole nother beach to do it all over again.
Somebody gonna have syphilis on their stomach.
To you, the viewers, the subscribers, I say to you now, this movie to date might have gotten my lowest popcorn in your beard rating that I've ever given on this channel. Which I think the lowest I've given was like a 0.8. I give this one a 0.5.
Wait, you gave it points?
I give it a 0.5 because titties.
Because of the biddies? Is that what you just said?
That's the only part of this movie that got points. Were they the greatest biddies I ever seen? No, not at all. But I mean,
you gave this a 0.5 because of some biddies?
What else? What else could I have given a fraction of a point to? That Explorer was pretty clean. It looked like it was like a 20. What movie that came out 2015? It was probably a 15.
No, it wasn't that. No. Rashad gives it a negative 22. And you gave it a 0.5 for some biddies.
No, they weren't Tigo biddies. They were just biddies.
Strategically, with the hands strategically placed as she slept. I don't know how you sleep with your hands on your chest.
Oh, Dre, trust me, I have seen everything Janelle Monáe related in the last 72 hours. Janelle Monáe's titties would have raised the rating on this movie way more.
How did you get on Janelle Monáe titties?
Because Dre said it in the comment section.
You know what? Dre, go stand in the corner with your nose on the wall. Count to 100.
But Tubi is the home of this movie. If you want to witness this atrocity. There are times where we do these Tuesday podcasts and we feel like after we've reviewed the movie that we could find something worse. Not to say that there isn't worse, but it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. I give this podcast at least 3 more Tuesdays before we find something that is as bad as this.
Exactly, Bam.
Well, technically, we've already discussed that Spaghetti Man was worse than this.
Oh yeah. 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 They like not even Black Superman was worse than Spaghetti Man.
Wait, did you say Spaghetti Man was worse than Black Superman?
Yeah, remember we said that.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this just in. Our fearless leader, Rashad,
I'm not
already
doing it.
selected our next Tuesday movie.
I'm not doing it.
It is called 200 Miles Per Hour.
I'm not doing it. I'm gonna be sick that
with 6 installments of the Fast and the Furious in development. Because 10 is not going to be the last one. I'm just going to let y'all know that right.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm gonna be sick.
It went from 10 is going to be the closer.
So we get a trilogy.
10 to now 10 is the first installment of a 3-part closer.
I hate it here.
So because Rashad hates the Fast and the Furious series so much, we're going from rubber to 200 miles an hour.
You know what? I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be blah. Blah.
Oh my God. To the 11 people in the chat, man, we definitely, Dre, shut up. We definitely appreciate y'all.
Ain't supposed to be in the corner. Hush. Yes, that's the name of the movie, 200 Miles Per Hour. Yes, that is the name of the movie, Chrissy. So, yes, next week we will be doing 200 Miles Per Hour. And we are so grateful that y'all tuned in. You know, our other co-hosts could not be here tonight. So, but, you know, Rashad, happy early birthday to you.
This man is on vacation in his own living room.
So, yeah.
So
make sure you smash the like button. I can't say it like Rashad. What do you say? Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button. So, fun fact.
No more fun facts. We don't like it.
Fun fact. Gilbert is in 200 miles an hour.
No.
Gilbert is in this movie.
No.
The person behind Mika is in our next Tuesday movie.
No, not Gilbert.
Gilbert is making a comeback.
He went from this to driving a car.
You know what? This 200 miles per hour movie is already stupid. It's already stupid. I'm looking at the cast. There's a guy who has a full mustache and beard on one half of his face.
You know what? So I'm definitely gonna be on Tuesday.
I'm done. If you Google the cast of 200 miles per hour, you're going to see a person named Tommy Nash, who on the one half of his face has full beard. And I'm done. Rashad, I don't know why you like doing this to us. I don't know why. He
hates us at this point. At this point, Rashad has a hatred for us. He likes to see us suffer. That's what that is. Hold on, you know what? Put on my no glasses because what we not finna do is I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
And Chrissy wants to be an overachiever and watch the movie right now.
We don't hand out gold stars around here. I'm just saying. So,
no. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Shut up, Rashad.
I appreciate y'all stopping by. This was definitely an experience hosting the podcast for the first time. Wish my other co-hosts could have been on here with us. I'm choppy as shit on YouTube again. So, real quick, this Saturday, I'm hosting game night. But it's not going to be a game night per se.
Oh.
It's not going to be like a point system. Ain't going to be no winner or loser. But what I want to do is I want to have an episode of Would You Rather, so that we can get on here and spark some hilarious dialogue. I just want to ask a couple questions, pick some brains. As a matter of fact, I'll give y'all one right now because
no.
One of my coworkers is listening to the Steve Harvey show at work, and they did some Would You Rathers on the radio.
Oh God!
And one of the questions was, what was one of the questions? One of the questions was, would you rather have sex on a trampoline or would you rather have sex on a desk chair?
Shut up, Mika.
So I got 10 would you rather questions written down. We're gonna get up here, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna engage and have some hilarious dialogue. And I think it's gonna be fun, man. I think it's gonna be fun. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that on Saturday. I'm bringing all the foolishness. I feel like there's more space on the trampoline, so why not?
Yeah. Nope. Shut up, Mika. All right. So this is another episode of Popcorn and You Bear Podcast.
Yeah. So I don't know if Rashad's gonna be here Saturday or not. If not, I'm more than ready to get back in the driver's seat to host this thing again. Hopefully we'll have Ken and Duke here. Duke, when you see this podcast, shut up. Because we texted you and you didn't reply.
Period.
So if you could just shut up real fast, we would appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our review of The Sand. We will see y'all next time, which will be Saturday night. I have been tonight's host, the King MOE, along with my esteemed co-host.
You already know who it is. It's the First Lady, Mika G.
The question is no longer, y'all don't have to keep talking about trampolines and desk chairs no more.
Save it for Saturday.
We will see y'all monkey asses on Saturday.